Hello, welcome back. Last time I seem to have hatched or maybe caught a frog, and also placed 2 more marbles. Right color, right location as far as I can tell. Right, yeah, that's in here. Oh, I'm starting with the disc swap, huh? Am I? Am I going in there? I have 2 more things to find. I've made a to-do list. It's very short. It only has 2 items on it. First thing is to check the treetops for a possible eyeball number 4, because I've seen 1, 2, 3, and 5, and I feel like treetops in the village is the place I've investigated least, and is most likely to have what I seek in it. Do I need to press that button? I do. This tram is never there. Seems like they have default positions, and like this one's never there. The one at the main island is always there, but I don't know. Anyway, the other thing I want to do is something in the rebel hideout. I'm going to take a closer look at the animal symbols, because I have kind of a forming theory for what they might mean, and like where to look for the clues for them. But let's first see if I can find one in the trees. Alright, I'm where I want to be. Disc 3 is in the drive. Underneath the village. I feel like there's still something to do with this monster jaw that I don't understand, maybe. Yeah, it's a way to get out here, and it's a way to sort of partially enter the village undetected, but yeah, okay, so that's a big thing that I still need to do. Enter undetected somehow. I don't know how that's ever gonna happen, but somehow, sometime. Wait, does it close the mouth when I do that, or are there 2 separate animations? I think it closes the mouth when I do that. Okay, so theory is, since I've been very thorough everywhere else on the island, maybe somewhere up here I can find an eyeball. They're all on this island, it's implied. I have 1, 2, 3, and 5. I don't know what's gonna happen when I find it. Maybe nothing. But, like, it's gotta be somewhere, so I'm gonna check, like, thoroughly check the bounds of every one of these screens. Try to look up, down, left, right, in all the places. Is that an eyeball? No, it's not. And see if I find anything. Well, alright, I stepped everywhere that it was possible to step up here and looked in every direction and could not find any diversion I could take, any eyeballs hiding anywhere, so I guess it's not up here. Can't look up. I can't go farther up with this. I went up the overly elaborate device and didn't see anything there. Is it inside the monster's mouth? Unlikely. No, they're like in naturally occurring places. Why is this here? That's part of the elevator. That comes with me, right? No, that's there in the monster jaw. Hold on, why is that there? No, that's the call button for this tram here. Okay. Is it possible for that to be relevant, I wonder? I don't see how it could be. Because this thing closes behind me. Why has it got to do that? Why can't it just stay open? So I can look around here, right? It doesn't close immediately. If I move this, it does, right? I think so. Right? Does it? Hold on, let's try going down with that open. Yeah, dang thing closes. Alright, fine. Just can't keep that mouth open. And yeah, I already tested the bounds on this. It's like once I go up the stairway out there, it closes. Can I do something from here, like with the mouth open? Like, why is this a thing? There's gotta be a reason for it. I've already been detected because I went up too high in the treetops. Right, yeah, other major thing. Get to village undetected somehow. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Nothing. No look up. No go anywhere. And so this is safe. I think one more step is safe, then the next one closes the thing, right? Still open. Now closed. Yep. And I don't have the means to reopen it from here. Okay. Alright, so while I'm here, well, I'm heading through the village for the rebel hideout anyway. Could one of these asides have the eyeball in it? I feel like it's probably just in some place I haven't been. But now there's also the possibility that it's in a place that I would reach if I got to the village undetected. So maybe these are interconnected. Maybe I have to do that to make progress here. If I go right here, I end up at the forge, sure, where I can look down into that thing, can't I? No? Really? I thought I could. Can I look down from here? Yes, it's that angle. Okay, so lava pit there. Yeah, that's cool. No, it's the opposite. But, like, nothing I can do with it. And from this spot, that's just a turnaround place. Already been detected, so this tower won't care about me. Okay, so Rebel Hideout is here in town. Here I say as I go the other way. I'm just hoping I'll stumble on something useful, but I'm not going to. I wish to, but it's not going to happen. Okay, I want to look at, before I go into that hideout, this hunch that I'm having involves these two creatures down here. There was an eyeball very near them. Give me a close look at you two. Yeah. Yeah, so you're like penguin fish things, kinda. Okay. Very large beaks. Flippers. 4 of them. Mostly bird-shaped. The number for that is what now? I was completely unable to identify this location on the pin screen map. Number of this was 1. Alright. So my thought process was, I need a sequence of 5 or 6 animals. These eyeballs appear to be perhaps a sequence of 5. That eyeball shows up near animals. Could I maybe associate the others, if I could find the number 4, with animals and input that as a code in the Rebel hideout? So I want to see if there's an animal matching those things anywhere here on these slabs. That would be awfully obscure, but like it's clear that a major point of progress here that I need to make somehow is indeed to get into this hideout. That's very important. That's closed itself. No, the village has probably closed it. You open, go in here, and no, go here, and here we go. Pull the thing out of the gross water. Okay, all the lights are still on. Okay, animals. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Legs, not flippers. That's it. It's this one. It's 100% this one. Okay, so I found the animal. It's the rightmost one from this perspective. Okay. Unless I find a better fit, that's 100% the thing I was seeing, right? Can I identify anything else I've seen? Like there were those beetles in the forest. A bunch of little moments where wildlife very much asserts itself. I don't know, I feel like I might be onto something here. What was I just looking at? It was that. Okay. Now there's the frog. That was not associated with an eyeball. Or maybe it is. Oh, maybe that's the missing one. Can I do this by elimination somehow? If I know 4 out of 5, then something. Okay, well, so my working theory here is that number 1 is going to be that thing right there. Hang on, I haven't looked at you. Let's see, there's the fish with horns that I saw. Could be this. That wasn't associated with an eyeball, though. Alright, well, I think this is number 1. At least that's the most plausible guess I have. So what? I still need 4 more. Okay, well, I was able to identify that. Alright, well that's the end of my to-do list. I don't know what to do now. Like, I'm at a place where I've followed all the clues that I have to their conclusion as best I can. What did I just see on the wall there? Nothing, just a roundish looking rock. Like, I'm looking for any roundish looking rocks in hopes that one of them will be an eyeball. And this was just the diversion to nothing, where I had to discover how to light the place up and open this to get to the hideout. Okay. Well, time to wander until something magical happens, I guess. Okay, rechecking my notes, I misread that number. That was 5, not 1. Right, 5 is the horizontal one, 1 is the vertical one, so I'm thinking this is actually the 5th one I select. Okay, so that's not my first input, that's the 5th one. Alright, well, it doesn't help me, but okay, my information's a little more correct now, I guess. Alright, something that could be of a tiny bit of interest. I guess I could reopen this and then come look at it from this angle and see if I can see anything down there. I mean, at this point, I think stuff like that is worth doing. Let's do it. Okay, so on my way to doing that, point of evaluation. If I were to enter, let's say if it were possible to enter this zone from here, is there any spot where I'm forced to look at a guard tower where I would see myself getting detected from here? Is that a tower? It's awfully far away. I can't even tell if it's a tower from here, so I probably might not be spotted from there. So yeah, my theory that this is the way I would come into the village stealthily. Yeah, all of the guard towers were in places I was forced to look at, so I could see the animation. Here I am not forced to look at a tower. So yes, theory adds up. Somehow enter this place through the rebel hideout, and then I can get here undetected, and like these 2 planks will be extended and I can go elsewhere in the village. That's what I'm thinking, but that relies on opening the rebel hideout and sort of assuming that like it goes to another zone, or I can just hang out there long enough for the alert to go away. Something, something. And what would I see under that? I don't know, maybe something. I have to try. Alright, so on my way through here, have I happened to hatch another frog? I think I had that thing open and pelleted when I put it down. It is currently open and still pelleted. It is. Okay, so what if I have it open and unpelleted? I don't know, probably won't make a difference. Alright, well, anyway, don't know what to do with the frog. If I can do anything, it just sort of hops back down out of sight to who knows where. Is that one of the animals that I need to, like, be aware of for the rebel code? I mean, it's not associated with an eyeball, so I wouldn't imagine so. Does having the fan on do anything? I don't know. Where am I going? treetops. Right, I'm trying to close that one thing. Okay. And by close, I of course mean open. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, now I can look at it from the top and see probably nothing, but I guess a unique render we hadn't seen before? Maybe. Whoa, wait a second. There's a path in the forest that I can walk that I never found before. So I was just... yeah, on my way to see the new vantage point. I ended up here. I decided to take a moment to look around for eyeballs. I didn't find any, but what I did notice was this big weapon sticking up out of the ground. Okay, I might have just found something major. So this goes down in here. And I was just messing around to see if I could get any closer to it. Surprisingly, the answer to that was yes. Where was it? Here? Like, very specific spot. In the middle of the stairway? How did I do this? Where was I standing? It was past here. So I go through this little archway. And where the blue thingies are... secretly, this is a path. Yeah, okay, I see the stairs now. Okay, here we go. Hey, I found the eyeball. Okay, this will be number 4. Whoa. Wait a second. I remarked on the frog making the same sound as an eyeball rotating. That one was distinctly different. So that's 4. It makes that sound. I need the animal that makes that sound. Yeah, there's a rebel knife in lantern form. What animal makes that sound? Okay, so the hornfish is probably 1. The frog is definitely 1. The snorting penguin things are definitely 1. They make that little snort noise. What goes, huh? Okay, so I think... theoretically, if I've met all the animals, I have enough information to put this together now. Okay, well that's some actual progress. Right, let me do the thing I was here to do. I did find something much more important. Alright, so that's going to be the activity of the day after I see this useless thing. Maybe it won't be so useless, but I think it will. Ooh, problem. I can't hear the eyeball in Gan's office, can I? Right, I'm not going there, I'm going here. Hey, check it out, it's open. It's nothing. Nobody cares. Okay, well, great. Alright, so, finally put together. They all make different sounds, don't they? Does the one in Gan's office make a sound when I roll it? Can I get to the anchored one? Am I going to have to just... I mean, worst case, if I have to trial and error, then it's, you know, no more than like 21 things, right? Okay, let's catalog sounds. 4 goes... which is the one that sounds like a frog. I think that's the fountain one. And right, doing this, I... am speculating may open a way to get into the village undetected. Okay, so the, hold on, since I'm close to it, no I'm not. Well, I kind of am. Alright, you two, make your snort. Snort, grunt, whatever it is. Yes, yes, can I move? Just a very quiet little... See, I had thought all the eyeballs sounded like the frog until I got a very... yeah, so this would also answer what the purpose of the frog is. Oh, that is quite distinct. I think that's the hornfish. Okay, I'll go listen to the hornfish. Okay, kind of a whining, sort of long, drawn-out sea song. Yeah, that's how I'm going to describe that. Whining sort of long drawn out sea song. That makes so much sense. And that was number, I don't know, I have it written down. I think that was the 1. No, that was the 5. Right, I just did this today. Right, that's number 5. Okay, so at the fountain, what do you sound like? Do you make a sound when there's no water? Beetle. Okay, I've seen the beetle. Alright, so beetle is number 2. So beetle is number 2. Number 1 is by the tram, right? Is that the frog? I think that's the frog. Okay, beetle by the fountain, number 2. Hang on, I need to write these down or I'll forget. Here's the spot where I can encounter the beetle, by the way. That's what it sounds like. That's what the eye sounds like. Didn't get the best look at it, but it's clearly a beetle. Here's another beetle encounter. Okay. Okay, the one at the tram. This is definitely the frog, right? Yes, that's the frog. Number 3 is frog. Okay. Alright, so here, an unattached eyeball is, yeah, I theorized these were a rebel thing, and they totally are. So that's 1. No, yeah, that's 1. While monitoring the situation of the villages from the scope in my survey room, I observed one of the natives swim out to a small object that appeared to be floating, but anchored near the entrance to the bay. I heard the object removed from the water for inspection. Several days later, I was surprised to see another floating there. The missing object had apparently and quite mysteriously been replaced with a new one overnight by the rebels. I've long been aware of the existence of similar artifacts on the villagers' island, but have paid them little notice until now. Tomorrow I shall send surveyors to catalog the others. Okay. So I can't hear that one from here, and I don't know that I can get to the anchored one in the bay. But I'm starting to wonder, like, that's where the scope is. From there I can totally listen to some sounds. Can't hear any sounds here. Yeah, there's the pellet. Whether egg or bait in a trap, I don't know. Like, these were eggs. Maybe that is food. I don't know. It's equally possible it's either one. Anyway. But I think the frog did its job. It showed me what a frog sounds like. And, I matched it with those. So basically what I'm missing is one sound an eyeball makes and one sound an animal makes. Well, and I don't know what sound that eyeball's going to make. I could assume it's probably the penguin fish things. What am I doing here? I'm going to the survey room to listen to the hornfish. Gonna annoy it some more. So I'm listening for either sort of a whining, droning song or a little hum. Is it going to be the hum or is it going to be the other thing? This is 1 disk swap away? Yes, 1 disk swap away. Alright, so could it be that both of these control the same periscope and like one puts it underwater and one puts it above water or something? No, it's 3 different thingies. There's the one that's just always in some random villager's building. I saw them doing work there once. Like carrying a laundry basket or something. I don't know where this is. Or wait, or is this the one that I do know where it is? Yeah, this is the one where I know where it is. This is the periscope rock, right. Yeah, okay, so there's that thing. But that's not really associated with a sound. Maybe it's associated with that shape. That is pretty darn distinctive. Okay, in lieu of a sound, let's say that's the shape I'm looking for. So a very, very pointy, like, arrowhead fish. That's quite distinctive. Okay. Okay, let's go with that. Like, that really looks clue-shaped to me. Alright, so no sound but shape. And then, let me annoy a fish. Red light, first one here. Yeah, okay, it's the whining, droning song. Okay, so there's one animal sound I can't identify. Or is that two different sounds? Well, no, that clearly was not what I heard down there in the forest in that one place. These other ones made sounds, but I couldn't see the creature? Did they make sounds? Well, not that one. That one's the broken purple one. I think I heard something very faintly. I might have imagined it. For all I know, that was a sound in the real world. Okay, yeah. That's none of the sounds I heard. If I get a match, then I'm going to have to figure out where this is and what kind of creature I'm looking at. Or maybe it'll be another silhouette like that one in the one the scope was looking at. No sounds from yellow. Okay, so green makes a sound. This is all so incredibly subtle, but once I get a foothold, it all kind of comes together and makes some sense. Whoops, sorry, I'm annoying you again. Angrier song this time. Okay, so so I'm one short of inputting because I don't know what animal makes the... Wait, okay, I see. Very angry. So just looking down and looking up resummons the fish, potentially, because I still have the light on. Yeah, so it's not like expecting me to feed it or anything. It's not trained to look for this light and come here. It's just that it's attracted by the light and something. Sees me and doesn't like me and its turf. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm missing one animal sound. I could brute force. Let's go listen to it again. Maybe somehow it'll stir up some new memories somewhere. Also, while I'm on this island, it feels like it'd be a waste not to look at the pin screen again and see if I can get any new information about it. But, like, what would I expect to get out of it? And let's see, where am I trying to get to? Rebel hideout. You know what? That's this direction. Let's go this direction. I have no pin screen business at the moment. But this also takes forever. Wait a second. I don't suppose that, like, this face maybe makes that sound. Nah, that's just creaking wood. That's not an actual animal sound. But let's listen to it again, just so that I know. Yeah, there's the beetle. Yep, that one's very recognizable. Oh, that was the spot. No, it wasn't. Which one's the spot? It's got, like, glowing blue mushrooms. Here. Right there. What sounds like that? That one is a mystery to me. Okay, I'm going to look at the symbols and at least see if I can match that, like, pointy arrowhead fish with one. I go... Yeah, so just somewhere in the world there's an animal encounter I haven't had, it seems. So there was the frog on the Disc 1 island. Yeah, detected, I know. There was the Oh yeah, I could, well, I could do a lot of things. So hang on, how many of these do I know how to input now? Well, that depends on whether I can find the arrowhead fish. I think it's either 3 or 4. And I am absolutely not above brute force for the last one, because that clue could be literally anywhere. I have no process for looking for it. I had no process for looking for this either, and I did find it eventually. I just worry it's something I saw but forgot. Okay, so that's the hornfish. Alright, so what's number 1? Hang on, first of all, let me see if I can identify the pointy fish. I can probably identify from here. It's not this. That is a pointy fish, but it's the wrong kind of point. Pointy fish? That's the pointy fish right here. Okay, so this is number 1. Okay, so this is 1. Number 2 is a beetle. You might be a beetle. Is there a better beetle fit? I think there is a better beetle fit. This one is beetle. That's number 2. Number 3 is a frog. I have that one. What does a frog look like? Not exactly like that, but that could be a stylized frog. Is there something that's more distinctly frog than that? You're not a frog. You could be a frog. You're probably a frog. Oh shoot, well, which one is the frog? Is that a frog? Kind of frog-like? Is there a better fit? Something that is definitely frog. That's like a dragon or something. I went past... Okay, dragon is here. That's the hornfish. That's a bunny, maybe. That's the one that I don't have a clue for. Okay, so of the 2 frog-likes that I looked at, this is by far the worst fit. That's not a frog, right? Or is it? Okay, so I might be in worse shape than I thought. So it's either the one I was just looking at. That's like a moose or something. That's an alligator. That's a bird of some sort. I don't know what that is. That's like a little water beetle thing. So are you the frog? Or is this the frog? I don't know, both of the head shapes are wrong, it feels like. What's the other one look like? This. They're both plausible. That's the problem. Neither is a great fit. Both are just as good of a fit as the other one. I think it's going to be that. That's my guess. Okay, next one. Number 4 is the unknown. Alright, which of these creatures would sound like... Not you, you just make a little snort. Right? If you're not part of my clue, and you're such a prominent creature, and you make a sound at me... If I'm guessing, let's guess this. Therefore, the final one would be hornfish. That's you. Nope, that's not it. Alright. Figures... Or is there a 6th? I don't know that there isn't a 6th. Because, like, that could be the input that, well... I don't know, I think there isn't. Okay, so let's try same sequence other frog. Okay, so first one was pointy fish. That was distinctly identifiable. Definitely matches the shape. Yeah, pretty much perfectly. Okay, so that's pointy fish. Beetle. Was the beetle a perfect fit? Could that be a beetle? Maybe. Could that not be a beetle? Maybe, because like the wings aren't exactly... I think that's something else. I think that's not a beetle. So maybe that was the part that I had wrong. Oh boy, these are so stylized. Alright, hornfish. Okay, so let's say... Alright, so basically I have 4 permutations to try here, if my blindish guess is correct. You're definitely not a beetle. That identifies you as not a beetle, and well, other features do too. Or not the kind of beetle I'm after, at least. Okay, so let's say it's this one. It's very, very round. That's what I like. Okay, so I input pointy fish, beetle. Next one was frog. So I'll stick with my first frog guess. And I'll change to the other one if that doesn't do anything. Then number 4 was the one I didn't have a match for. It's probably not this. It's probably an animal I haven't encountered. Because that just made a quiet little snort. I'd like to go there and observe those again. Maybe they would show me. And then hornfish. Notably, that's directly in front of the knife symbol. Okay, that's not the code. Got it. If I interact with you again, now you just go back up. Yeah, one of the unknowns. It could have 6... could have 6 things. Because this 6th one... No, I don't think it does. Alright, bunny goes down, bunny goes up. So other 2 permutations. That's pointy fish. I'm sure about that one. What's this? Nothing I'm interested in. Pointy fish. Beetle. So let's stick with this as beetle. Frog. So we're changing to the other potential frog. This one. The one that is least likely to be correct. I'm just choosing that because of the because of how prominent those creatures are. I should really listen to them again. Oh, that's it. Something's happening. That's the one. It was the other frog. Round beetle. Okay. I'll take it. Whoa. Oh, man. Alright, I feel good enough about that. I didn't perfectly follow the clue to the penguin creature things, but like it had to be them. What else could it have been? Okay, we got something real important going on here. That's exciting. And I'm having to try real hard to resist going and grabbing it right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Because it always feels better to start a session with something actually happening rather than just going, I don't know what to do, I'm just going to wander around. So I'm going to start next time by seeing... Whoa, this music. By seeing what's going on here. I'll see you then!